so let's get this party started. We got Nescardinality, we got Xarnax42, Nescard 2-1, Xarnax 1-0, backloaded in all his races. They're in the Princess Magidrek group. The Princess Magidrek looks so cute on the screen. This is the Flute Love Zone. We love the flute here on the DK9146 channel, and we will celebrate its pickup and use every single time. Hopefully there's a large amount of golems in play. But yeah, these two have been around since Erdrick was still alive, and the hero wasn't even thought of. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely. We don't mention SRL anymore, and the horrible program that was. But it was fun. Yeah, Xarnax used to be a lot more regular back in those days, for sure. I am all set, Artorias. We are good to go whenever they are. Yeah, I'm good whenever. And you know who won that final SRL race? The last one ran on SRL. Oh man, this guy won the final race on SRL. I have that bookmark somewhere as well. We were looking at that on Diabetes's
Good evening,
channel.
everyone, and welcome.
Oh look, we're gonna get a little Nescard intro first. We'll let him talk to his fans first. We'll listen to the other music for a minute. Hopefully this is still going when I get my first break in 2 hours. Miplet, that's why I love you, buddy. That's exactly what we're looking for. Let's give these two a challenge, beyond challenging. Something along the lines of the Junk Beta said that he was playing the other day. Sounds like a win. Oh, we are definitely savage here. But you know what? We put in our own time on this, so we know we've been there. And it's always exciting seeing two vets battling it out and having a lot of challenge involved in the process, right? I think that's one of the big things there. That's really awesome. Wrong button. There we go. Let me tighten up one thing there. Boop. Boop. There we go. I feel better already. Oh, we're going. We're going. Start the clock. Start the clock. I looked away from the race room for 1 second. Missed the whole countdown. What do we got? We got gold in the first chest. And a fairy water throwable. We'll take that. 5, 10, 21-0 to start. Alright. That fairy water is going to be fairly useful here early. Unless we have a town real bad. Oh, ho, ho, baby. We'd like to see that swamp. Xarnax not going to save. Only a little patch there. One step down. Slime. All right. Nescard going to save the fairy water just in case it doesn't take out the enemy he throws it at. Xarnax first on the board. Going to look to the east. Nescard goes to the west. We're at the coast. Reverse counters are salivating right now. Long walk here from Ness. Long walk from Xarnax. Look at that hero walk. Holy cow. Still haven't found anything except the Demon Knight. Instant reset. Hey, we got a town here northeast for Xarnax and... Oh, look. It's Breckenary. But, it may pay off dividends at anything else. It's Fairy Waters. But, alright, we can go baby gear here. We got a club. We're going to get a leather armor and a small, I would assume as well. Resets by Nescard again. Here comes some fairy water purchases for Xarnax. Very wise here. Oh, maybe. There we go. Alright, Nescard heading in To the east, Sharlock right away. Got a little extra cash. He's going to take time to go down to this silly shop. Nescard's going south from the Sharlock area, so not going to come across Breckenary, but may come across something else. 5 strength and a Draki do not mix, especially when you only have 6 HP left. Nescard has found all of the emptiness so far, but we do have a cave way down here and a town, but the Armor Knight might have something to say about that. Oh, obviously a 10 agility run. No issue at all. That's tablet. Well, we got a free chest here. 10 agility, first turn run from the Armor Knight. Exactly what you would expect. Xarnax will never stop buying stuff. Meanwhile, our chest here in the tablet cave holds... Oh boy! Look at that, folks! We got fluted! 3 minutes into this race! You'll love to see it! You'll love to see it! And survives to get to that town. And it's Cole. Oh man. Okay. Okay. And the Erdrick's armor sitting on the ground in Cole. What are these silly people doing? What are these silly people doing? And a hand axe now. Wow. Just, yeah, you gotta be kidding me. That just the absolute dumbest hero run ever. You'll love to see it. Well, he got bailed out a lot, and he is ready to start kicking some butt. And a southern coast town here. Throw that fairy water. I'll let him run. You got the hand axe. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get level 2 here on the right, level 3 on the left once we kill it. 1, 6, 3, 3. Not enough MP for a spell. Since we're getting 2 levels here, we'll figure out the difference here. So Ness is getting 1, 11, 7, 8, and the spell of sleep. So we know that was 0, 5, 4, 5, sleep. Okay. He likes these hills. Xarnax looking for things to throw as fairy waters at. Herd on the Drakkies, you know you like to see it. The club not doing the work. The club not doing the work. Needs a 2-shot to guarantee, and does. He hits level 3. And this card's found his early grind here. If he can get an encounter. There we go. We refuse to call them mountains. Guidebook can go away. Rogue Scorpion, huh? If anything, they're sand dunes. Alright, let's take out this Scorpion and get level 4. Four coming in. 2 power, 5 agility, 3 hit points, 2 magic. You know, some modest at best numbers to start this season. But the big thing here, the hero walking a half to run from the Armor Knight to get in the coal and get the Erdrick's armor. And then the most important piece, getting the Tablet Cave and getting that flute. Flute will absolutely be crucial in the scene. Alright, we're slowly chipping away here. Skeleton down. Xarnax trying to get through this Warlock here. Die MP is too low. Also, for Nescard, I like both try to sleep spell. Hurt. Did not take him out. Could do. Oh, it has heal on the back end as well. There's level 4 for Xarnax. The Princess Magidrak. You will love the princess. Xarnax trying to get back up here. Nice crit on the skeletons. Going to take us to level 5 for Nescard. Oh, you can buy 2 fairy waters there. What we got? 20 power, 8 agility, 6 HP, 6 MP, and we can get back home. Well, that was a nice power pickup. Couple that with the hand axe, we're now doing some good work. We're now doing some great work, actually. Alright, Xarnax, it might be a bit before you head south, especially knowing that that's a disgusting zone, where Cole is located, or just north of Cole. Well, speaking of disgusting zones, just a zone west, there we go, you know, just keep running from all the bad things. This is how this works. He can't keep getting away with it. There he goes. Wow, though. First turn run from an Armor Knight earlier, first turn run from the first Red Dragon, second Red Dragon says no. Alright. We're back at it. I think you might want to do more than torches at this Warlock, yeah. I'm going to be using some herbage at least. Oh, Axe Knight's right next to Sherlock. We'll just keep running from everything. No, it does continue. Oh, he doesn't check over. That bridge did connect. Possibly to something. Well, there's all kinds of little connections here. That's a dead end. Back into Blekenary. Get a little top off. He'll get some sleeps now. Droll Magi playing a little hardball here. Does get away with 2 HP left. Swing away at the Warlock that's nice and easily damage broken due to our Erdrick's armor and some agility. He could have put that thing to sleep. I absolutely agree. Xarnax taking the lone exit from Blekenary for reasons. Just wanted to see a little bit more of the town, I guess. And the Axe Knights probably... Well, no, these guys can't be stopped. They just run from everything. It's amazing. This skeleton will be level 6 for Nescard. Seven more power, 0 agility, 4 hit points, 6 MP, and heal more. Looks like we've reached the top of the map here for Xarnax. And a big fat dead end. Yeah, so Tantagel kind of situated about mid north-south, but right along the west coast-ish. Dead end for Nescard. Level 5 for Xarnax. Yeah, Xarnax's going to have to find something that gives him a little bit of advantage. The 20 power doesn't hurt. That should at least cut back on the need for Torches Fairy Water for him. But he's still at a 15 attack power deficit due to the hand axe. Look at that. One shot in a Scorpion. No problemo. Alright, Northwest going is dead end, but now he might have a zone he wants. Well, Slime says otherwise, but we'll see what else is up here. Meanwhile, I mean, Warlock's 28 a pop. You can't turn them down. The Spectre would be great. Put it to sleep. Yep. Or don't. We have one spell. Just use it. Armor Knight. Armor Knight. Say goodnight. Yep, he's gone. Going back home. Yeah, that Spectre's not a bad enemy. I would have really liked to have seen him slept him, you know, and try and preserve some of the herbage. Not sure he meant to use the herb there. Or did he? But this will be level 6 for Xarnax, should he take down the skeleton. Poltergeists are the worst, and they must pay for it. Yeah, sleep resist is static across all seeds. Nescard sees Breckenary off here to the northeast. Oh, Metal Scorp. Has Stop Spell. That's a free round. And has Big Boy Breath. Ooh, baby. Small Shield for Ness. Four defense is 4 defense. Does not opt to go, and well, he's going to sleep this rogue. Unsuccessful in the first attempt. Stop Spell will have no power here. Does land it on the second. And gets the heck out of dodge. With the power of the armor, he's going to walk through the swamp, no issue at all. And start progressing a little further east. And Metal Slime's out here, but it ran. It ran. Wrong group. Use the sleep spell. We got a new cave here for Nescard. Why do we not like the sleep spell? Axe Knights. DL2. Okay. That's a thing. There's a sleep spell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Nescard hasn't quite pushed the XP out yet with the little bit of gear advantage here, but Xarnax in a zone that he wants to play around in. There we go. We're going to drop a sleep on a Droll Magi. It's a slog. He's got 2 torches. Yeah. Fish for a crit. I think 7's his max. The spell had no effect. Because why would it? Alright, Nessa's going to find the same zone that Xarnax is in right now, and we're going to get level 7 at least off this Droll Magi. Unfortunate for Xarnax, yeah. The lack of a weapon, the lack of good defense, really detrimental to him there. Ooh, look at that Droll Magi hit for 13, man. Alright, should be dead here. There it is. Level 7 coming in for Nescard. What is he getting? 1 power, 12 agility, 8 hit points, 4 MP, and we can get outside now. The outside spell for when you've been inside somewhere but don't want to be there anymore. Alright, so experience just keep coming a little. It's trickling in for Nescard, a little more of a drop for Xarnax here. Has not remotely tried to head the direction that we know Cole with the armor is located. Just gotta go south after you go over toward Charlotte. Looks like he's gonna just try and chip away in this zone right now to get up to his 337 for level 7. Not gonna get a lot of reward for it. I think clubbing baby seals is frowned upon in the in the Outlift Guardian community. Cole's about 3 screens south of the starting area, but it's in a nasty zone. It's in a nasty zone. Nescard had a 10 agility run, first turn run from an Armored Knight to get to it, which was kind of humorous, to be quite honest. Alright. Xarnax is kind of settling in this desert right now. See, Bovinity understands. Run chance underflow. Absolutely. There's a certain agility once you hit it that all of a sudden you can't run from anything, and that number is in the 70s. It's in the 70s. You know, 60s and below, easiest Sherlock dives you'll ever have. It is dodging. Alright, so we're getting a little bit of grinding here. To be quite honest, we need some ability to live on this overworld. We need some resources here. Healmore's nice and all, but you know, we don't have a ton of HP. Spectre will do it for Xarnax, should he get it down. Looking good so far. 3 9s in a row. And that'll do it. Level 7 for Xarnax. Shortly after will be level 8 for Nescard. And here it comes. Let's see what level 8 gives us. 1 more power, 2 agility, 5 HP, 2 MP, but, you know, now we can light up the caves, you know, just in case our hero decides to get lost in the grave, perhaps. We can hit that Radiant spell. Just 2 MP. That's all it takes. 2 MP. Light up your world. You'll love to see it. Yeah, his Droll Magi is pretty nice for Nescard. Looks like walking up, trying to heal walk a little, but does walk into the north zone that has a rogue. Oh yeah, two attack. Not quite getting through that armor yet. Xarnax and Brecconary, name a better duo. Nice time for a crit. But as we can see, with that hand axe, that Erdrick's armor, Nescard expanding his XP lead fairly significantly here. Nearly 300 XP advantage. And with no spells coming that are beneficial. No, Breck does not. Breck has a club. And I think there was one other weapon, but it might have been a broadsword. But we're a long way away from getting cash for a broadsword, if that was the case. Yeah, eventually. Alright, we're going to continue to grind here on both sides. It's not a bad little zone for Xarnax, just unfortunate that, you know, he's... Even Sans Erdrick armor, you know, just a hand axe would be huge. Even a copper sword would be huge, just to give a little extra oomph and expedite these fights. I mean, Nescard's over here just 2-shot and everything in his particular grind. The enemies must pay. The enemies must pay. Lots of death right now. Lots of death. Yeah, heal walking's giant. I mean, that's definitely an addition. Xarnax not far away from Breck is a little bit of a time loss, but it's just the extra defense as well. I mean, we have leather armor, small shield versus Erdrick's armor, small shield. You know, that's going to do it every time. Oh, you walked a little too far. You walked a little too far. The red dragon said no. A nice 52. That hurts a little. That hurts a little. All right, 95 experience to go for Nescard for the next level. Yeah, I think we'll all say that's a little BS. That's for sure. All right. Well, I mean, it's grind time, man. This is not... The game tells you to grind. You gotta grind. And that's what we're seeing here. The overworld is not free. There are a few scary zones. Luckily for the runners, the red dragons seem to be at least on the west coast right now. We'll see if they're expansive in any other area as they push out here in a little bit. Okay. 40 to go, or 30 to go. This will leave us 5 short on Nescard's side. Meanwhile, Drakima will get us level 8. And the all-important Radiant spell. Let's not knock the Radiant spell here for Xarnax. It's gonna be huge. Or not really. One of those two. Well, he gets the news. 1,500 for a broadsword. 110, 1-2. Stop spell repel. Alright. Instant cast of repel. Double check the name. Yep, that does not say Angel FM, so that makes sense. We did cast repel. Xarnax is going to press out into the swampy area. We did see Ness come this way earlier. Wraith Knight's still giving us some business here. You know, that's especially with that nice 6 swing. Holy cow! It's successful though. It is successful. Big 72. Gonna head up here to Breckenary and top off. I think that's where Ness is at. But he gets the same blue dragon he saw earlier. Is successful in running this time. Metal slime for Xarnax, man. Oh yeah. You'd love to see it. Yeah, that's a big pickup. That's a big pickup for him. And let's get another one. Come on, man. Let's get some cheaty metal slimes going. Alright, Nest card's refreshed. Ah, metal slime runs away. And Armor Knight. Easy money. Just instant run from the Armor Knight. No worries in the world. Nest card's going to go to this northeast area. May not get the news of the dead end up here because you can see that that bridge connects and such. Oh, no, it does get away from the red dragon. We have 58 agility, in case anyone is curious. 58 agility right now. And we're heading back. He wants to keep that cash, I think. Yeah, 58 agility. See, we're right in the large giant piece of that beautiful sweet spot. Like that 52 to 64 agility is just the money agility. This Axe Knight does have DL2. Opted not to use it. We obviously get away. Xarnax does see that cave just to the north there. That was on the other side. He had to walk through a bunch of swamp to get there. But it's going to go ahead and take an L to a blue dragon and go home. He's like, I'm running from all these things. Let me check my stats. 58 agility. And if you didn't see it, they're a whopping 38 strength. And we got 20 of that in one level. Game has been kind of rude at the strength gain so far. Go south, Xarnax. Alright. You know, slimes can be a little overpowered. This Demon Knight has baby breath and is being a little rude as well. Oh, Xarnax just gonna hang out in the zone again. It's definitely gonna be quite a while before he gets down to where Cole is. He's just not giving it a push at all. Did that early push to find a town, went north where Nescard went south, and it's been all over but the shouting since. Alright, this Warlock will get level 9 for Xarnax. He'll get a nice bump in agility. Stop, spell, and repel. Although I don't think he really cares. At least as it stands right now. Yeah, for Xarnax, this fight would be so much better. Even just a weapon. Look at that. 4 just feels terrible. Absolutely terrible when you swing on an enemy. Our attack power is just such trash. I mean, he's hitting 38 attack power. It is what it is. Nescard's going to get the northwest information that it was all devoid of anything. Alright, there's one dead end for him. Oh man, we're getting super close to killing this thing. It just keeps waking up. Is this enough? It is! Oh man. The entire resource pool down to 1 Droll Magi. And not sure what he's looking to do here. Yeah, can't make it down that direction. Gotta go down before the swamp. There's the rest of the news of the dead end up here for Nescard. Yeah, if you head south before the swamp, Cole's just sitting down there. He's got a hand axe. He's got an Erdrick's armor. Has hopes and dreams. I know we don't have the money for the hand axe right now, but, you know, the Erdrick's armor would facilitate staying alive a lot longer to get that money. Wow. Thou art a moron, indeed. Thank you. Yeah, for those that aren't aware, we have a semi-automated tracker here. Yeah, this is pretty high-tech stuff here. You put any exclamation point, you know, any type of statement like we just saw with Artorias for Beta, like you are a moron, any idiot, any of those type of things, and then the semi-automated tracker just instantly changes things. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, we spare no expense here. No expense here at all. I'm armed with spite. I love it. I love it that you made an emote for that. That is amazing. Amazing. Alright, we're getting back out here for Nescard. Going back to the east a little bit. Died down here. We have Staff Cave. We have a fairy flute. Wrong instrument. Wrong instrument. Amazingly enough, only a roughly 300 XP deficit for Xarnax still. He is definitely behind on information and obviously gear, but has been kind of maintaining as Nescard's pushing out on the exploration and doing a little bit of cleanup here. Path south does continue. Another armor or axe knight shows up. Doesn't seem to have a high propensity for DL2. I've only seen it once out of all the attacks, so probably 25%. Town. We have another town. Survey says it's Hawksness. Yeah, he's like, I kind of want to know, but I don't. Stone Man, we could sleep it and, you know, slap it for like 8 to 12 for 10 minutes. It'd be pretty fun. Alright. This Droll Magi getting Nescard that much closer to the next level. 57 away from leveling up here. And we have a pretty expansive area here. We finally have opened up into this map officially. Cave and town to the south. We're going to get the news of the Staff Cave here for Xarnax. Also wrong instrument. We know it's a healing town of some nature. It is Keys. Alright. Things are going to be happening here. Nescard about to pick up some keys. Going to definitely accelerate the information piece. We got 4 chests and a cave back at home. But first, we're going to check out what the chest is here, almost assuredly. And then check out what that cave next door is. That area is not a dead end. That area actually leads to exactly where Nescardinality is right now. You got to go down through a 1 tile wide gap to the south, and it opened up largely. We got an herb. We got a 2-key herb. You love to see it. See, I agree. The flute is all that's truly necessary. We got both turn-ins roughly down in the same area. It's about 4 screens north, but it's not too terrible of a walk. So we got the information on the old men. Oh, baby! Oh, baby! I know I have the wrong audio up, but I can hear it in my mind. I can hear it in my mind. Oh, man. I know it would be terrible. I want to fight that so bad. We got 3 Hemlors. Alright, let's switch us up here for a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, buddy. Staying alive lets you gather all that cash. Down does not compute. Does not compute. This poltergeist runs away, of course. We're 17 away. The golem really wants to be the level, but golems have DL2. Golems have DL2. That just makes that flute that much more enticing. That's going to take the death before it gets the level. We're going to go ahead and check out the homeland. Let's see what Lork has hiding in his treasure stores today. Come on, second flute. We got a gold grind in the bottom right. Herb in the middle. Wings in the bottom left. And more gold in the top left, just in case you forget which chest it is. Alright. Top off these keys real fast. Gotta pick up 4. Alright, basement. We know it's not an old man. We know it's not tablet. Show me swamp. Swamp south. Alright, we got werewolves in the top of our swamp. Yeah, I was like, not sure we're gonna do much to this werewolf right now, especially how dodgy the daggone things are. Yeah, I'd leave the repel off. Yeah, okay, that's a smarter play. And we're out somewhere. Does not backdoor into Garanham. Does backdoor into a Droll Magi that's level 10. That is for sure. This guy will set us over the top, and surely level 10 is going to come with something here, right? Maybe another 1 strength. We've only had 4 levels, including 3 in a row with that. Oh, big spenders. 2 strength. 2, 3, 1, 9. But we get hurt more. That is huge. Everybody's dodging. Meanwhile, Xarnax not far off getting that hurt more. And to be quite honest, he's got to do some exploration catch up. But we'll be able to just take advantage of that immediately and negate, you know, the offensive advantage that Nescard's been having this entire race pretty much. Yeah, we're at 39 max MP right now. Alright, dead end down here. And some giant mountains. Nice crit for Xarnax. Just slowly ticking away. 46 away. Oh, we found Garanham. Where the heck did he find the ham? Well, we can upgrade to a copper sword here. He'll keep that other gear in mind, but if he goes the right direction, he won't have to worry about any of those pieces of armor here soon. Red dragons! We'll just run. Of course. 61 agility now, yeah. We're still in that sweet spot. We got mountain. Alright, 5 chests here. 1 up top, 4 down. We know there's at least a werewolf that could cause some trouble in the top zone. There's also a wizard. Alright then. It's gonna use all his resources if he does decide to take this on. And you're gonna heal. Red Dragon says nope to Xarnax. So that Garanham, there we go, we get away. Garanham was west where Nescard died to that Red Dragon earlier. First chest, we got a belt. That's belt number 1. We already knew there was going to be at least a belt because we saw armor in the coal. Alright, downstairs we go. Hitting the down chest first. We have an empty. Don't know if he has herbs or not. Probably a key if otherwise. We got belt number 2. We got a useless torch. Getting rid of that immediately. No, that definitely was a key. We only have 2 herbs. And there's level 10 for Xarnax, getting the very crucial hurt more on his end. Not going to help with those red dragons, but you know, it's nice to have in your pocket. All 3 cursed belts. That means we have all 3 search spots in play. 3 cursed belts in this mountain cave. It's information. Otherwise, pretty worthless. Pretty worthless. Still in that sweet spot agility. Obviously, we're running from everything. First turn run from Armor Knights over and over and over. People think it's a meme. It's real life, man. It's real life. I think we're about to dead end. There we go. That's some good information. He has a set of wings he can use. There we go. It's like otherwise you have to go back and kill yourself on a Armor Knight. Yeah, typing on the phone's not the best. I'm always saying the wrong things in Twitch chat on my phone. Well, I mean, it's news. You know, he's got news that cords do exist. We got news now that the Hawksness spike does exist. You know, so yeah, it's information. Yeah. All right, we're gonna check down the west coast here. We'll see Garanham here shortly if Nescard is successful getting there, and then we'll get a check on 3 more. There, oh, we saw it right off the corner of his screen. Meanwhile, Xarnax has absolutely refused to go south from the starting area to the east, and the armor just continues to wait for him on the floor in coal. We're going to herb up here for Nescard. We're going to dragon scale up now. Alright. Watch out. He'll put that on, right? Oh, he almost serenaded us with the flute there. I would have been pretty excited. Oh, baby, we're upgrading. We got a large now. Alright. 3 chests coming in here. Red Dragon taking out Xarnax. What are we getting? Chest number 1. We got the Death Necklace. We got a Fighter's Ring. We put on the Fighter's Ring. And we got gold in the 3rd chest. Alright. More things, you know, Death Necklace not looking very likely to be used, but you know, you never know. Our strength sucks still. Pretty much everything sucks, to be quite honest. We got Stone's Cave in the basement. You know, we're level 10 and we're not doing too hot. We got a fairy water down here. You know what we don't have? The harp, the stones, or the token. We don't have a sword. But we know the 2 search spots are 2 of those 4 things. There's the DL2 from the Armor Knight. Because Sherlock is disgusting. Yeah, flute's all that matters. Don't believe so. It seems like it's 25% so far from what we could see on the Armor Knight and the Axe Knight. Golem is to be determined, not enough sample size yet. But yeah, I'm guessing 25% on both the Axe Knight and the Armor Knight. So we have at least 3 DL2 enemies in Sherlock. Wizard seemed pretty much straightforward. Red Dragon seems pretty straightforward. Blue Dragon as well. We did see the armory. It was double gold, torch, and an herb, I believe. So there is a gold grind available should we be so inclined. Yeah, Nescard just casually walking past Cole again, getting down here to Cantlin. We're going to get some coordinate check here in a moment. We know they exist, but where are they located is the question. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh, the red dragon. Xarnax finally seeing Cole on his screen. All right, what do we got? 35 north, 75 east. Okay. That's a little bit of a challenge. Xarnax did not get the Cole, but does know it exists. All right. Throwing up a little bit of repel. So, slightly south of Mountain Cave. Somewhere in that area, I'd say. Well, no, it's going to be a little west of that too, because we are on the west coast. Red Dragon taking out Nescard as well. Yeah, that was rough. That's rough. We'll see if he can get down there, because it will be truly huge for him. I mean, he does have an experience point lead. The issue is he still doesn't have the keys, and he's going to have to replicate a lot of these searches that Nescard did, which has led to Xarnax getting that experience point lead. So, you know, he's going to stay wisely out of the hills here to try and minimize his encounters here. But Armor Knight only physical, so we have a chance. Nescard going on the count. Going on the count. Xarnax just short of level 11. Alright. This is intriguing. And there's a DL2 breath from the Golem, so that's, I think that's 2 for 2. Here comes armor for Xarnax. Feels bad. Did he ever buy the copper sword? I feel like he had to have already bought a copper sword. I know he was looking at it earlier. I can't remember if he did. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was like, as soon as I saw it in the shop there, I was like, I'm pretty sure he already bought that earlier. Alright, Nescard started the count, then just started running, pretty much. We're going to go try out Hawksness first. There's the flute. There's the flute. I mean, he gets a nice flute too. He gets a nice flute too. Ah! Armor Knight not going to allow Nescard to check what's on the spike here. Yeah, this overworld is littered with Armor Knights and Red Dragons all over the place. Gonna top off keys. We're going to top off MP on the right, and let's see how this goes. We're going to pick up the princess? Or try? Alright, Xarnax finding Cantlin now. Doesn't have keys yet. Oh, Red Dragons are in the zone as well. Not sure we'd seen that yet. It's an Armor Knight. Does get first action. And Xarnax walks right over the rim, gonna get those keys. Alright. This is still a race, folks. This is still a race. All of that advantage Nescard's had going down now. Obviously, Xarnax has to go do all of the things and do all the checks, and that will eat up some time. But with how nasty this overworld is and how these caves are, there's a lot of RNG variability that's going to kick in, right? Because we got past the spike and couldn't get to the princess. Oh man, that is brutal. That is just brutal. And I completely missed what Xarnax's level was, so hopefully we'll catch it on Nescard's side. Thank you very much. See the semi-automatic. Oh, those are some numbers. Wow. Okay. Alright, this will be the level for next. He'll see the big news for this level. 7 power, 23 agility, 26 and 26 for HP MP. All absolutely necessary. The issue is now that we have that big bump in agility, less odds to run. It's a shame. Gets the princess, gets out, hits that return button. We'll go ahead and light him up a GPS. Going to top off his MP first. Go turn her in. We're about to get cords down here on Xarnax's side as well. Yeah, no attack power at all. We're rocking a whopping 47 attack or strength right now. 47 strength. So Ness has 67 attack power. Xarnax has 57. Yeah, it's been pretty nasty, and I would say from a Hurtmore perspective, there hasn't been some of those like higher tier Hurtmore enemies. We haven't seen a green dragon either. Although based on all the Charlock enemies being disgusting, I'm sure they'll be disgusting as well. We immediately outside. Let's go ahead and just give her a check. Absolutely. So we're looking for 35 north, 75 east. Those will say it backwards. And he's got to go west. It might be... Can he get around to that? Don't know. Are we able to? Yeah, he's got to get above here. Wherever above here is. Well, as everybody that knows Nescard knows, he maps like nobody's business, so he knows exactly where he needs to go here. Had to go east, up, and around, and back down. We've got to get through Armor Knights. Xarnax getting the news about the Death Necklace and the Fighter's Ring. Will gladly take and accept the Fighter's Ring. Does put it on. All right. All right. Should probably be the last check. Just get him lined up. What are we looking? 35. Oh, he's right on it. Survey says it's a harp. All right. Harp on the chords. So, the sad thing is that he's already been up here, so he had to re-explore up here again. But at least knew that he needed to go through Swamp Cave first. Gonna go try round 2. Let's how many of these can we take out before we die, I guess? Yeah, Xarnax still has to go do Garanham. Has to get the princess, go get the cords to tie up exploration. So yeah, this is where we're going to see Nescard start pulling out. It does up here. We need the grave. We need the grave. The grave holds the answers to the rest of the seed. And then whatever's in Hawksness. Correct, yeah. Grave has at least one item. Grave has at least one item. We know one item's in Hawksness. We still have Stone's Token and Sword outstanding. It's going to get him one more here. He'll be short of the level, but this could have been a worse grind, to be quite honest. Going to go ahead and take his friendly Death Warp. And Xarnax has opted to just go ahead and start trying to grind this thing as well. I don't hate trying to grind before doing any of the other homework just because it's so deadly on the overworld. Yeah, absolutely. So for those that may have came in late, the tail of the tape here is low strength. We only had 5 strength to start. Well, let's get 12 and then I'll go over that. What's level 12? We got 6 more power, 2 agility, 1 hit point, 21 more magic, and baby heal. So yes, so they started with a fairy water and some gold. Xarnax first runner to find a location. Hero walks northeast to Breckenary, gets him a club, leather armor, and small shield, and tops off on a bunch of fairy waters. Looks to be in a good place. Nescard, Hero walks south, 10 agility, runs from an armored knight that evidently had DL2 we didn't know at the time. Gets to Tablet Cave, gets to Cole, and Cole had the armor, still had the starting cash, picks him up a hand axe, and took about 45 minutes for Xarnax to get that same armor. So it was a very giant play, and we're seeing the benefit of it right now. We got a GPS pickup here for Xarnax. She's officially turned in. All right, the search continues. Oh, these armor knights are going to eat up all the resources. Need your Hurtmores to land, though. The 1 in 16 gets the best of us. Yeah, so here's Xarnax. He's not seen the mountain cave either. So Xarnax can do a 2-for-1 up here as long as he maintains his ability to stay alive, which we know is not free on this map. I will fully anticipate that he will do the same exact thing Nescard did, which is walk west here, realize it's too far south. He does not know that it curves around from the north there, so he might continue to press past first. Here's Grave for Nescard. Gonna give us all the answers as long as we're able to live. Hey, there's that missing green dragon. Yeah, 8 MP not ideal. 8 MP not ideal here. Alright. Oh, baby. I think I flew the golem. Torch, not exactly what we were looking for. Uses it to get rid of an inventory slot. Gold in the second chest. Free dragon scale in the third chest. We know we have to dive. Nescard very low on resources here. This top zone not free. Xarnax still trying to figure out where the heck he went wrong in life. Alright, we made it downstairs. Yep, can't make it from here. Hopefully he realizes he can go northwest. This is a dead end down here for Xarnax. Oh my goodness. Why wouldn't red dragons be down here? Yeah, they're everywhere else. Why not Grave? Yeah, I was like, I don't think I worry about Repel. Keep that Healmore. That Healmore is going to be giant. Alright, chest number 4. Well, folks, that tells us the sword is in Sharlock, because either stones or token is in the 5th chest down here. The other will be in Hawksness. Sword is in Sharlock. The Warlock is dodging. There's level 12 for Xarnax. So he'll start heading north here. Should probably... There's Mountain. The problem is this is this top zone at least not free. We know there's now red dragons in here in addition to the wizard and the werewolf that we had seen earlier. And which one do we have? We have the stones in the basement of the grave. Chest 5. Alright, so our token will be beneath whatever the heck is in Hawksness. And we're already getting pyramid game bets in here. I love to see it. Love to see it. There's the Radiant cast by Xarnax. He might not be ahead right now, but he is now a fan favorite. He's going to get the news of all the belts here, as long as he can live. Aaron should be happy indeed. Yeah, I don't know where sometimes you just get a little off while you're tracking or something, and then it's just all goofy from there. You're like, I've never seen this part of this cave before in my life. Where am I? Oh, Golem's trying to stop him short of the third belt. In the danger zone, not going to chance it. Will play our flute. There's your reward. Another belt. Okay. Here we go. We got Nescard heading back down. Going to do an exchange. Going to get him a staff. Very wise. Xarnax, just kind of, lollygagging back and forth here, looking for a friend to help him and help you out. Oh, the Golem actually has a stop spell hidden in there somehow too. Okay. Must also be 25% on the stop spell. The breath, 50% at least. He is definitely breathing a bunch. Creeping towards level 13 on Nescard's side here. We are about to enter Hawksness official round 2. Third time we've been here, but this is the second attempt. A lot better position this time, a lot more resources. There is that DL2 Armor Knight in here, and of course it's on the spike as well. So double DL2 Armor Knight spikes in the overworld. And of course our Hurtmore does not land, even though it's 1 in 16. Oh, he risked the 32. We got a gold grind here. I will assume there's something somewhere. We've seen a lot of shops. I can barely pay attention to the shops when I'm playing, let alone when someone else is playing. But where's our token, as we already knew. And Nescard has all the pieces together to make some rainbow soup. Of course, you get to ambush DL2 because why wouldn't you here? He just wants level 13 game. Is that too much to ask? Well, we're getting a lot of cash here. So he's going for the Flame Sword Silver Shield combo. He is going to go save. It is not free to get to any of these places. Not even Breckenary, which is really close. Alright, level freaking 13. Let's see. 2 more power, 1 agility, 2 hit points, 2 magic. It's the hurt spell that really helps there. What a terrible level. What an absolutely terrible level. Yeah, I think the Armor Knight's your grind. It sucks. There's just nothing good. At least it's consistent. All right, we are filled up on inventory for Nescard. Only only missing that Erdrick Sword, which we know is in Charlock. Yeah, Xarnax is definitely behind the 8-ball here for sure. I didn't pay attention after he got on a mountain. Did he ever get to the coordinates? I think that's when we were dealing with Hawksness and such. Oh, that's right, he did. That's right. Oh man, that's even more brutal. Because now he's got to get back over to that side of the world a second time. All right, there they are. Flame Sword. And Silver Shield. So, officially gear advantage to Xarnax, though that Silver Shield ain't helping with DL2 breaths much. Might help with the Red Dragon, which we see now on Nescard's side. Obviously giving us an ambush. One shot's the Werewolf. Xarnax in and out and back into Tantagel. Can't decide where he's going. Probably going to go try and do those coordinates now if I was to guess. Alright. Yeah, we're going to top off some keys just in case here. I was kind of curious where he was on keys. He has a good idea though. He's purchasing some up, but meanwhile, we're just going to see Nescard hurt more in some Armored Knights. We're going to see some inopportune deaths occasionally, I would assume, until we get enough HP to cover the full range. And we're looking for a absolute lot of strength. We are at 55 strength right now, so 55 strength would be 97 with the Erdrick Sword, should we have it in our inventory. We're not doing crap to the Dragon Lord with that. So, prepare for a lot of dead Armor Knights. We'll see just truly how far behind Xarnax is as he wraps up his exploration. Will not repel. Trakimo's reminding him that you should repel. And there's the inopportune death for Nescard, because the spell had no effect. No effect. Yeah, that's going to happen occasionally. That's what happens when you're below 97 HP and you have a DL2 grind. You just got to accept it and know it's going to occasionally happen. It's just the way the game plays. Xarnax. I think he's one off. My dude, don't you have the princess? Just shoot her. Let's talk to her. Let her tell you how much she loves you. Gotta go 4 and 4. Yeah, so I thought it was against that Coast 1 over. There you go. Alright. Harp for Xarnax. Gotta find Grave and Dive to chest 5 for the stones. Gotta get the Hawksness and kill that Armor Knight to get his token. Meanwhile, the Armor Knights, they just keep dying. They just keep dying over and over and over. Yeah, there's just this whole overworld is just disgusting. Just nastiness everywhere. Xarnax absolutely not wanting to play this flute. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. We're going to just crit here at the end, though. He's going to get a big 350 and be just shy of that level. Finds out about the dead end here. I think that is the full continent complete for him at this point. Meanwhile, level 14 coming in. 4 more power. 2 agility, 4 HP, 11 MP. We are slowly but surely moving the correct direction. Alright, what are we thinking here? Where's the big level coming? We're obviously going to get a double-digit strength gain at some point. We're going to get a double-digit strength gain at some point. Is it going to come at 15, 16? Do we think it's going to troll until 17? 16? So if we were to have the Erdrick Sword, we would be up to 101 attack power right now. Yeah, these strength levels have been absolutely insane. We have 59 strength right now, and we got 20 of it in one level. Ambush DL2 is going to prevent Nescard from taking on possibly one more Armor Knight. Xarnax low on resources, sees a red dragon, runs very easily. And I did not officially see where Ness was when he found the grave. But I have the feel that Xarnax has got to be in the ballpark. Oh no, he was still over on the swamp con. I thought he had walked back by. Alright. Well, there's a red dragon. Well, we'll temporarily be in the same location. Far east of Breck, okay. Yeah, so a 1500 XP deficit, and still has to go to Hawksness. Still has to go to Grave and full dive, and then turn into the gear. So yeah, this is a pretty large lead for Nescard here. But as we've noticed with these enemies, you have at least 3 DL2 enemies that'll be potentially in Sharlock. It's not free. It's not free. Another no effect. Does still get it down though. I have to think he's averaging slightly worse than 1 in 16. Another no effect? Good grief. Alright, we're going to get a staff pickup here for Xarnax. Yeah, so it turns into a 23 MP Armor Knight when you have that go down like that. Yeah, there's been some absolutely fantastic races so far this group stage across the board. There's been a little bit of everything that you could possibly want in a seed. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. It's the best time of year to be a Dragon Warrior Randomizer fan. Bar none. I don't know if he's going to walk it off here. I think you just go ahead and take your reset. You're not getting a level here anyway. Yeah, just go ahead and take your reset now. Save yourself some time. Alright, Hawksness for Xarnax. Hawksness for Xarnax. Just hero walks straight to the Armor Knight and gets first action. Lands the first hurt more. Lands the second hurt more. And will be the proud recipient of the token. The long, lonely walk back down to Swamp Cave where you have to hope to dodge red dragons to get up to a DL2 Armor Knight. Exactly the grind that you were hoping for. Alright. Almost to level 15 here. We'll see if 15 finally gives us some hope of go mode in the horizon at all. Alright, Xarnax getting into the southeast. Definitely an area he hasn't been yet. Oh baby! Finds out. Can't go this way! An island of sadness and despair. Hey look, it's those places you've already been. Now, you're gonna need one more thing. Or did he pick it up? Yeah. He didn't pick up the stones yet. I didn't think so. 0, 0. What was that last number? 007 something. What an absolutely fantastic level. Oh, this game is 3. Oh my gosh, what a... I was still shocked by the 00 at the beginning. Ugh. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Xarnax taking on this golem. Just absolutely will not flute it. Meanwhile, we are just over 3,000 experience point lead for Nescard right now. Continuing on the grind. Knows all the information. Has all the homework handled. Xarnax still needs to get his stones off the coordinates here. And sorry, stones out of the basement of Grave 5. We did the coords already, guy. Yeah, so he's got to find him a grave. First, a little top off in Rim. Alright, we're in good position to be able to take one more out before we go for another Death Warp. The perfect grind to have to win at level 19. Level 19, I think level 19 seems kind of optimistic at this point. Though, I mean, typically the game will rubber band at some point. So yeah, Xarnax got to figure out how to get over to the east further. Just, has not been able to get over there. Yep, he's re-seeing things that he's already saw. This is, I think, might even be the same tile Nescard died to that red dragon about an hour and 12 minutes ago. Oh, we're gonna swing at the red dragon. We did a nice 11. 11. All right, back to the swamp cave. Ness goes. I think this is round 5 he's on now. Dueling red dragons. Not what you want to see if you're Nescard. He knows how terrible this is. He's in danger. And he's guaranteed to run. Gets the pity run. Pity run. Complete. Alright. Already down a heal more now though because of that red dragon. We get a crit on Xarnax's side and he will take down his red dragon. And now has decided he wants to maybe fight red dragons. But now realizes there's also armor knights here with him. Alright. Alright, level 15 was not the level. That gives us at least the first initial piece of hope. Alright, gets the information about the dead end over here. Yeah, there's only... You've already seen the rest of the stuff over here, if I'm not mistaken, at this point for Xarnax, so... Gonna have to go the other direction. Meanwhile, the grind continues. We're 100 points shy of a 9,000. Yeah, for those that may have came in late, this area that Xarnax is in right now, Nescard absolutely did see this at level 1, roughly 2 minutes into the seed. Erdrick's armor hiding in here in coal. Approximately 45 minutes later is when Xarnax was able to acquire his Erdrick's armor. And that has been the primary difference. The hand axe did not hurt that Nescard was able to purchase as well. Hand axe versus club early on also. No effect. No effect. Gets breathed on. Yeah, we'll see what he opts to do. He's at 30. He's got to walk off 18. Oh no, he still didn't land 1. Okay. Gonna be just shy of the level here before he does his next reset. breath will allow him to go. We'll be back down for round 6 on this Armored Knight. Alright, the lonely walk around to the basement. Meanwhile, the long grind against the red dragon here for Xarnax. And Xarnax may have upgraded gear at some point. Oh, he did, duh. He got the flame sword and silver shield. Never mind. I remember that now. I should look at my tracker. Okay. Another red dragon down for Xarnax. Kind of just maintaining right around that 3,000 point deficit. The golem is breathing fire. Oh baby, oh baby. I can taste it. Level 16. The good news is level 16 can't be any worse than level 15. As far as getting us the strength that we so desire. May not be better, but it can't be worse. Here we go. Level 2. 2 strength, 3 agility, 7 and 7. Not quite go yet. Not quite go. Oh my goodness. 103 attack power if we were to have Erdrick's Sword at level 16 is... feels like a crime against humanity at this point. Yeah, we're and the issue here is we're not getting the other stats to compensate. We're obviously much more likely to be Death Necklace ready than we are to be DL2 ready by the time we dive. So I'll just go ahead and assume we're going to be using the Death Necklace by the time we get there. Yeah. So we're gonna be using the Death Necklace almost assuredly by the time we get to the go level. So we'll most likely have a plus 10 coming from that, but you still got to make up the rest of the strength. Even if we were to assume plus 10, that's still only 113, and 113, not ideal. It is not an 8-second time waste, it's 8 seconds of joy and happiness. Allows you to get a breather, maybe take a drink of water. It's the greatest 8 seconds in DWR. Alright, Nescard's got to get to 12,000. We are slowly making our way there. Meanwhile, Xarnax, haven't been informed of the news that he failed in some way, shape, or form by the old man that hands out rainbows, has started pressing out on this overworld. In search of a grave. We will officially be grave robbers by the end of the seed. Should he find and locate it, and subsequently dive it. No, this is just back to staff. This is just your staff cave. We already got one of those. It's very nice. Yeah, you got to go up and east. Up and east. Yeah, to be fair, Xarnax's have all been like earned deaths, and Nescard's had, I think, 7 of them now to this Armor Knight. He was at 10 deaths when he came in here, so whatever he's at now. Yeah, 7 to this Armor Knight. So he's on round 8 of his Armor Knight grind. This is exciting. Ooh, Red Dragon, 1 step away from the grind, but he gets away. Alright. Let the Armor Knights die. Xarnax, go up and go east. Somewhere over here. I don't know where, but somewhere. It might even be further up in east, I don't know. But go east. Find us a grave. That does cut through. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Alright, Xarnax is where he needs to be to complete the last of his exploration. He'll get the news of the sword in Sherlock. He'll find out he has to dive all the way down to grade 5. And it is absolutely not free, but he has tons of resources. So as long as we play smartly, he should be able to pull it off. Almost thought about using the flute. Almost. And then opted to just jump over. And here we are. And now you're stuck in a DL2 loop. The golem is breathing fire. The golem is breathing fire. Half the resources down now. So that's 5 of the last 6 attacks have been a DL2. There comes out the flute reluctantly for Xarnax. Because, yeah, he's down over a third of his resources just in this one fight because golems are rude. And, hey, look, it even stayed asleep for an extra turn for him. This is amazing. Alright. That's level 15 for Xarnax. Gonna get the fantastic news here. 0073. Nescard gonna walk a little off here. Walk back in. This Armor Knight will leave him ever so short of a level. Where's a ghost when you need it? Hey, just kill the red dragon. Or get dodged on. Gonna go ahead and reset. I mean, let's be real. Level 17's not gonna be go. Unless the game just gives... I mean, we've seen the absurd levels before. There's another breath from a golem. Yeah, we saw a lot more stop spells off this guy. Okay. We're making our way towards the door. It is open. Do the zigzag. And we're downstairs. We have red dragons down here. Can't recall what else, but we definitely have red dragons. Chest 4. More sadness. No effect. Xarnax really wants to fight this red dragon. Realizes he has 4 heal mores left and opts to do the run. Gets away on the second attempt. We'll keep Repel up though. Ooh, this Armor Knight knows nothing but breath. So when the Armor Knight breathes DL2, do you think it comes out the mask? What we got? 3171. What is even happening right now? It's absolutely insane. 64 strength at level 17. Absolutely insane. There are the stones for Xarnax. And he has no real idea what's about to come of where he's at. But by the time he wraps up this rainbow, going to be approximately 5,000 XP in the hole. And we'll see if he does. He's already grinded it a couple times, so I'll assume he's going to go to this Armor Knight as well. But I mean, we've seen metal slimes in the seed. I think the big issue is we're not even remotely close to a guaranteed swing on them. Yeah, I think at this point the gamble is, do we think it's going to be go by 19? Or are we going 20 plus? Are we going 20 plus? It's so rare. It's so rare that actually have to go to a level 20. It's disgusting when it happens. 24. Oh, man. Absolutely asking for pain and misery here. You love to see it though. What a seed, man. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna say that we get some of it next level. We're gonna get like a 16 next level, but then we get like a 32 at level 19 that just is, or a 22 at level 19 that just is just over the top. Plus we'll be DL or DN ready at that point as well. Yeah, we'll see how this goes though. We got a little bit of time here. We got to get to 14,250. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you do crits for 58. Is he gonna get it? He does! Amazing! That is a fantastic fight right there. And then the ambush takes him home. Oh man, that was exciting as heck. A 58 crit at level 17 kind of feels disgusting. Kind of feels disgusting. But still manages to pull it off. Meanwhile, Xarnax has, I'll assume he picked up the rainbow there, has opted to hang out in this desert. He's got a top off just south. He knows there's golems over here. I'm not sure if the golems and the Red Dragon Armor Knight zones are the same though. They may be, or where the overlap is. But we're back downstairs. Round 10 on the Armor Knights. We've taken 9 deaths in the road to them as we progress through our major grinding for Nescard here. And we'll see how this goes. We'll be at that next level. It ain't too far away. For Xarnax, I really do like the thought of this grind. I like the thought of this grind, especially with the Armor Knight being DL2, but like, you see the 11-11 swings, it's just, we're just so weak. We're so weak. Bob Pineapple asking, what stat are we missing? So Bob, we have a whopping 64 strength at level 17. If we were to have Erdrick's Sword, which is in Sherlock, we would have 106 attack power. For Nescard, he has 86. I haven't counted the agility up in a while. Let's take a looky-loo at where we're at there. Some quick terrible math. I think we're at 93 agility. What do we got here? There's 25 power, 0, 11, and something. I think it was 1. We have 15 heal mores. And he is hitting outside. Oh, that was 10. Okay. Yeah, 15 heal mores. Yeah, instantly from 106 to 131. Once we pick up the sword. So yeah, completely winnable now. We still have some disgusting enemies, but level 18 is going to be our level. Another little peep at it, just to double check. Just to double check. Alright. Sherlock right next door to start. And at an hour 32, we got a rainbow. We got a rainbow. Look at it. The colors, so beautiful. Blue Dragon guarding the bridge. 93 agility, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, 93 agility is no joke. Xarnax will have 96 defense at go. That's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, Xarnax is going to be on a grind for quite a while. Oh, I guess he hadn't picked up the rainbow yet. Well, I pre-tracked him with it. I knew he was in the ballpark, so I kind of figured he just came down here at some point. But he did now, so it's all good. Well, there's our first DL2 of the dive, and Armor Knight blocks him again. Not gonna heal. Not gonna heal. Keep Stone Man with Stop Spell is not a concern. Haven't really seen them. Have we seen them at all? I've been watching so many races, it's all blending together at this point. And it's been, 35 minutes of Armor Knight, so it's hard to remember everything. Just trying to remember if we hadn't seen anybody in here. Star Wyvern? Not sure we've seen one of those yet. Nice encounter rate game. Meanwhile, Xarnax is going to get level 16 here after a 51 crit. Golem ambush with DL2 because reasons. We're in zone 2 for Nescard, looking good so far. Hey, you just do that. Just don't run into enemies. Armor Knight's in the first 2 zones now. Ambushed by a golem, exactly what you anticipate at 93 agility. Yeah, we're too high. We're too high, the golem. Way too high. Alright, there's a wizard. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring back... It's been 45 minutes since we talked about the pyramid. Yeah, we're about to play the pyramid game. It's always best when it's in the 250. It's always best when it's in the 250. Make you sweat it out a little bit. I know we're going to have some judges table love in this room for sure, though. Make them have to rewalk this. Although, to be quite fair, it's been fairly safe overall. We just have the HP to deal with it. 150 chest, we get a key back. 100 some gold. $50 chest is your winner. $50 chest. For all our $50 winner pickers, please see beta on your way out for your prize. I believe he is handing out cans of Spite tonight. There they are. There they are. Alright, top off for Xarnax. Back into the grind. I'll be honest, this grind, not going terribly for him, to be quite honest. Until, they stopped showing up. It had been going really well. Now he can't get a daggone encounter. There he goes. Yeah, are we going to get the triple armor knight? Are we going to get something random? It's a stone man that had stop spell. Okay. And that really likes this stop spell. Does get a chance to attack and only uses fists. We'll never know if it had anything else fun. Single herb usage here for Nescard. He is an overwhelming favorite here. Overwhelming favorite. We're doing 7 to 15 on this Dragon Lord. 7 to 15. We got bonus heal mores. And to be quite honest, we got chances at doubles here. We got chances at doubles. Or... He's trying to play the herb game still, though. This is a man that's played this game enough to know that you can continually get trolled by it at points. So even though it seems to be overwhelming odds, not trying to take any chances. Gets first move. Alright, we start out with 14. 49 is safe. We're going to throw a fairy water. We had one of them on us. We're at 27. Oh man, here we go. The question's going to be how many Healmores are left? We're at 37. I'd say we'll have at least 2. Probably 3. $49. $64. Just short of another double. No need to risk it. And there's a 48 right afterwards. 74. $84. $95. $107. Just short of another double chance there. $120. $17 coming up for Xarnax. Gonna find out the bad news. $128, finally a low roll. Gets a double though. $140. Bad Healmore does not. 152 is enough. Low HP Dragonlord. Get some GGs out in chat for Nescardinality. Going to move to 3-1 in the Princess Magidrack group. Be in a strong position as Xarnax will fall to 1-1. A lot of back end races still here for Xarnax. Yeah, very nicely ran by Nescard. I mean, obviously, luck boxing it a little at the beginning, but that's half this game, to be quite honest. That's absolutely half this game. Official race time of 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 52 seconds. Forgot about the princess had to undo and redo, so it actually moves up to 1 hour, 39 minutes, and 57 seconds. So 1:39:57 for Nescard. Xarnax drops a GG in the chat and continues on with his race. He's not far away now, just one level. His grind actually has gone fairly quick, all things considered. His grind has gone fairly quick. What are we doing here? He's returning. What are we doing? He just needs one more level too. That's the thing. Just needs one more level. Stats on level 18, 25 strength, 0 agility, 11 HP, 10 agility. Just made it a vastly clear go. Went from no way in the world to completely free. Just absolutely flipped it. Yeah, amazing. Xarnax just needs to get back down to that same zone. Just wrap it up one more level, buddy. One more level. He doesn't know it, but just one more level.
I'm guessing they're...
Oh man, we got a Nescard talking.
my music, they'll switch to Xarnax.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to do that actually. Boom, there we go. He can talk away. I do want to see his stats though. All right, we're back down in the desert here. Yeah, just wrap up that level. Stick to the grind that you had. I think this grind actually was moving a little faster than the Nescards, to be quite honest, but obviously just got into it way, way too late. Oh man. So close yet so far. Give him the encounters. This is a great zone game. Come on. Come on, be nice. There we go. Xarnax has to get the 14,250. It is dodging. Are we fighting a metal slime here, guy? Come on. And then just crit to make up for it. You'll love to see it. That was a spite just crit. And well deserved, mind you. Well deserved. 156 hurt mores cast for Nescard. Absolutely insane. 156 hurt mores. There we go. Keep the just crit strats going alive. 61 on that. Should finish him off with another swing. Alright. Alright, we'll have our go level here fairly quickly. Yeah, and chat pointing out that Xarnax never DNFs, and that sure as heck doesn't. I've watched him do some crazy shenanigans in a race too after he's lost. It's been pretty funny. I know I raced him in 2020, and after I won, he decided to grind level 30, and I think he finished at 3.5 hours, something like that. It was pretty humorous. Hear that sweet, sweet, sweet melody. You'll love it. You gotta love to hear that. Okay. Golem wakes up. Obviously DL2s him right away. Just short of a level, but needs to go top off. Needs to top off. Alright. Yeah, no one spite races like Beta. No one in this rando or this anything Dragon Warrior related, no one can spite race like Beta. Not the encounter we wanted, it'll be just short, but you know, we get another quick encounter of one of these afterwards, it'll be the best combo. We're not quite in that swing hurt more territory. Although 22 could have probably pulled it off. Alright, we're going to Red Dragon our way to 18 here. Yeah, I think my favorite kill, personal kill of Dragon Lord 2 will always be the double sleep on it during the Winter League a few years ago when I was going to finish 4th. Slept him, damaged him twice, he woke up. Slept him again and he stays slick locked for the rest of the fight. It was amazing. Alright, level 18. Hour 47 in. Winning with the torch is a good one too. So there you go, Xarnax sees the big news. Yeah, I mean, heck, just top off somewhere. And he's gonna repel the entire world. I guess he's gonna go to brick first. All right. Yeah, he'll... What? Okay, well, let's just go here instead. On second thought, Brecconary is a silly place. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. 148 and change in. There's a rainbow down for Xarnax. More pretty colors. Does not get stopped by a troll blue dragon. Xarnax won't do that, but that would be humorous. We've seen a few different strategies taken by somebody after they've realized they've lost. Talking to all of the townsfolk and such. It's always a timeless classic. Walking up into the throne room through the open stairs that don't exist in the vanilla game and seeing him sitting in his throne. And then King Lork will tell you King Lork waits. It's pretty humorous. Only 5 minutes. I swear one time you went way longer than that. Oh, we're getting a map from Nescard. Look at that. It's such a pretty map. And, oh, Stoneman DL2 to go with that stop spell. So there we go, 4. Ness did not get that information, but 4 Sharlock enemies with DL2. What an amazing seed. I think the only thing that saves this is one of them didn't have Wombo. Otherwise this would have been really humorous. Alright, I'm tired of looking at blurry blurry map. We gotta flute him. There we go. Boop. Well, we're going to check the judges table here. We're going to make Tilo proud. There we go. No power glove ad in this stream. Apps. Oh, yeah, I'm you know, we know it's bad. We know it's bad. But I'll assume he'll be jumping to some other shenanigans shortly, and we'll just have it covered up in case. How about that? Alright, almost down here. We're in zone 3, rocking and rolling. He gets the news of the Armor Knights everywhere. Because why wouldn't they be? Let there be light in the form of balls or something like that. All right. Game could be a little nicer. You could give up a heal more and repel this. Just gonna put that out there. You Give up a heal more and repel this. .93 agility. Obviously getting run blocked. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh, reverse. We're going back. Hold up, folks. We got shenanigans afoot. Oh, he forgot to pick up the sword. Ah, that's so good. All the fun times running. Completely forgot to get the sword. Yeah, we're gonna kind of want that. We're gonna kind of want that. A 119 attack power fight just doesn't quite have that same ring. Ah, you know, you gotta call me out on this stuff, man. All right. Oh man, failing. I always forget to track at the end, and that's why I don't normally track, because I am terrible. I can talk all day, can't track for crap. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody's got an Erdrick sword. Check. It's an Erdrick sword. Back around. Nice encounter rate. Good God. So it's like 5 encounters in 6 steps. Absolutely. To be fair, everybody was so excited at that point, and you know, and we hadn't tracked something in like 30 minutes. Alright, we get the news about the DL2 Stone Man. It's gonna forego a heal more. 4 asleep. Finds out it has stop still. Easy money. Stone Man down. The Dragon Lord not gonna be too happy here soon. We know it's a low HP Dragon Lord. Nescard did 152 and was successful. Ooh, I fluted. I like that. I like that. That's a campaign I can get behind. That is absolutely a campaign I can get behind. Xarnax also going to play the herb game. You swing that 101, absolutely. 93 agility should go get first action. We'll see if it actually works. He does. Gonna start with an opening double here. Starts out with a 12. 27. $41. $52. $62. Okay. $72. Gets a double. $83. Bad heal more. Is not punished. $94. $105. I have fluted the Dragon Lord as well. On accident. 115 in a tournament race. Mind you. Luckily, it did not punish me. I thought it was another fairy water. It was not. $134. That was back when all the inventory was just jumbled up wherever the heck things landed. Gonna get another double here. 142. 10 or above will definitely guarantee it. So 150, not enough. 150, not enough. So it's either 151 or 152. This swing will do it. 161 covers more than 1 or 2. Get some GGs out in chat. Xarnax going to finish second here, but not too shabby for someone that was 45 minutes late to get in the armor. In comparison to his opponent, to be quite honest. Faced a gear disadvantage from the get-go, and maintained fairly well, all things considered. All things considered. A little hard to harp the Dragon Lord when you have to give up the harp for a staff to even get there. Otherwise, it would be pretty fun. Alright, we're done. He had an official race time of 158.06. 158.06. We'll let us... both of them insist on full credits. Full credits. Alright, we'll let it play through though and see what his stats were. And then I don't know that we actually got a red slime zone together on the other race, it doesn't seem. I know Hoodie Choo Choo said that he would try and vodcast it later when I was taking a look. So maybe he'll be getting that together here soonish. I have no idea if that race is still going or not. It was Angel FM versus Secret Agent Man. Still planning on doing it? Alright. When it's over, so it must still be going. Alright. Nice. So yeah, hit up Hoodie Two Shoes in a little bit here. Be able to watch another really good race. A couple racers there. Angel FM, always a perennial favorite. Secret Agent Man, likes to mess around, is an overall good guy. Man, these credits go forever. Look at all that real estate on the screen. We could get like 4 or 5 of these things on there at once. It's hard to remember the day when there used to only be credits and there was no in-game stats. End-game stats, one of the greatest developments of this rando. Now, if we can only get how many flutes were played, that would be the dream. All right, here we go. So we're going to see a lot less Hurtmores, but a lot more Golems and Red Dragons. 11 Golems officially fought and won. Did take down 30 Armor Knights, still got 11 Red Dragons. Yeah, only 61 Hurtmores on Xarnax's side. Nescard had 156. So that's what happens when you're non-stop fighting Armor Knights for about 40 minutes. Just shy of double the bonks. I believe Nescard had 28 to his 47, so. Alright. What a race, man. What a race. All right. We'll just pop everybody over. I have no clue what he's playing right now. I didn't get a chance to pull him back up, but I'm sure half of you are already there anyway. So I'll send you where you're already at. Dump it over to Nescard. Give him some GGs in person if you haven't been on a stream, and thanks thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll get one final week of this crap before brackets start, and that's when all hell breaks loose. Have a good night, everybody.